Hey all, welcome back to Fire and Water Cooking. I am Darren, of course, and today, super excited. It's a new season, guys. It's starting to cool off. The summer heat has left the Fire and Water Cooking deck, which down here in the Tampa area of Florida, it's been way over 90 degrees every day all summer, so I did not want to cook or even be out here on my deck. So it starts cooling off. I'm ready to get back out here, get cooking, and try out some new cookers. So I'll be right back, show you what's new on the Fire and Water Cooking deck. I'll be back.
Smoking, grilling, getting hot and hotter, sous vide and chilling from Fire and Water.
Alright guys, so you can probably tell that there's some things that are still going to be the same, like this setup here, my stainless steel table, my cutting board, of course some of my other paraphernalia. My sous vide tank here is still going to be here, my book. I did set up a gas propane burner here. I'm going to be using that instead of, I had a gas grill before that had that on there, but I'm going to use this setup over here for frying and doing all kinds of stuff when I need a gas burner. So that's going to be one of the newer things on our deck. But as you can tell, I've got some new cookers out here. I do have one that's been here for a couple years now. I'm going to keep that for now, the Kamado Joe Classic 3, the big red one right there. But I'm going to show you some of the new stuff that I've got going on here on the deck that I'm super excited about. And you've probably already seen a couple videos already, if not one. I'll show you here. Of course, this is the Solo Stove, stainless steel flat top griddle. I've done a personal cook on this already. I'm getting ready to do some cooks on it for the channel. So far, I really like this griddle. It's a stainless steel cooktop, which if you're familiar with stainless steel cooktops, they're usually in the restaurants and the commercial aspects. It's the preferred cooktop of restaurants, of course, is stainless steel, not the cold rolled steel that all your other griddles are made out of. This is really a really nice setup, and I'm really excited to do some videos on that. I did get rid of my gas grill that I had out here. It started to, have issues like most gas grills do, starting to fall apart. Some things weren't working really well on it. The searing part of it was one of them. So I did get this new Bighorn propane infrared gas searing station here. I'm going to use that for what I normally would use my gas grill for, is searing, cooking things hot and fast. Really doesn't take long to get this thing set up and hot and going, so that's what I'm going to use it for. It does come with some a pizza stone here. I might show you how to cook a pizza on here eventually, but right now most of the stuff I'm going to be doing on this is quick sears and things like that. Of course, like I said, over here is the Kamado Joe, but what I've got sitting next to the Kamado Joe now is a Weber Summit Kamado, which is a steel Kamado, well insulated. This is their answer to the Big Green Egg and the Kamado Joe, so I'm really looking forward to doing some comparison cooks on this. This is double insulated, so it's similar than what the ceramic offers, but it's all metal. It's got stainless steel insert here and powder coated metal on the outside. Setup, I can do indirect, direct, just like I can on the Kamado Joe. There are some little differences here that I think are going to sway one way or the other. I think Kamado Joe is going to have some benefits that maybe the Weber does not have, as far as using a temperature controller and things like that. But we'll go into some videos and show you that as well when we get cooking on it. I haven't even cooked on the Summit Kamado yet. It's still, I just put it together. It's brand new, not even dirty yet. So, but I'm looking forward to that. And then of course, I've got the brand new Weber Searwood pellet grill, and this is their extra large version. which has the most cooking space on it as well. So really looking forward to this one. I did have the first Weber pellet grill, which was the smoke fire. Didn't have good luck with that, but hopefully they've got all those kinks worked out with this new Searwood. They came out with this one, which gets up to 600 degrees, and they also have one that's made just for smoking, which I don't care about that one. This is the one I was excited about. So we're going to do some cooks on this on the fire and water cooking deck. So look forward to that as well. Well, that's it, guys. Stay tuned for some more cooks and on these new cookers as well. I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, it's getting cool off now, so I don't feel like I have to die when I come out here. It's really hard shooting videos when I'm just sitting here rolling sweat all over myself and trying to stay cool while I'm shooting video. So I'm really looking to put out some really good food and check out all these different cookers so you guys can check them out yourselves. So thanks for watching. Keep following us, guys. I promise I'm going to be doing a lot more cooks out here so you guys can see more sous vide, barbecue, just regular barbecue, and all kinds of different cooks out here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following. Like, subscribe, and share. Check out my other channel too, Fire and Water Travel. I'm doing a travel. I'm a travel agent now, so I do a travel channel as well. So check it out, Fire and Water Travel, Fire and Water Cooking. Looking forward to seeing you guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you soon.